This is more than a YouTube channel. It is an experience. And without any further ado, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Points Bank Experience. I am your host that sometimes does the most. It is your boy, Rod. And it is I'm extremely excited tonight. I have a young lady here that is, oh man, I only bring the best of the best of the best onto this channel to have an in-depth conversation, in-depth interview with, and she is no different. Before I go any further, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rod, and this channel, The Points Blank Experience, has two concepts. First and foremost, we have real talk from a point-blank perspective, and this is more than a YouTube channel. It's an experience, baby, and by the end of this little conversation, you're going to see that. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, DFW, Arlington, Texas, to be exact, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And I want to thank, we got 7 real homies in the crib, and I want to thank each and every one of you that are in here tonight. And I have a couple housekeeping rules before we get started. Do me a favor. If you have any questions for our guests, please make sure you use a purple heart emoji, or if you can't find a purple heart, use an airplane, use a fire hydrant. I don't care what you use. Just use an emoji because it'll make it easier for me to see any questions you may have for her. She is a mother. She's a wife. She's an influencer. She's a content creator. She's a home decor phenomenon from what I've gathered since I've been getting ready for this interview. Oh my God, she has skills that you won't believe. And please do me a favor, after this live stream, go and subscribe to her channel, check her out. And without any further ado, I'm going to make sure she's ready because I'm ready to get down into it. Let me know, man. Put some emojis, put some hearts, some down in the comments. Let me know that you're ready, and coming to the stage is the one, the only. This is LatanyaYvette. It is an extreme honor that I have her on the show, and I can't wait to get into these questions. Y'all know how I do it. It's going to be an experience, baby. Let me make sure she's ready. I'm ready, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring our guest up. And how are you doing, my sister? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Hey, everybody in the chat.
Hey, everybody, man. I'm glad. I see people in the house, man. And I haven't even gone to the top of the comments. I see Afro Makes. I'm at the bottom. I see Shanique's Dreams. Hopefully, I didn't say that wrong. Shanique's. Am I saying that right?
You're saying it right.
Okay, we got Meeting I in the crib, part of the alliance, part of the PBT executive team, man. They're also a huge influence on all the channels that I have on the network. So it's always a pleasure to see them in here. And man, first and foremost, I have a question.
Yes,
is this your first interview on YouTube?
This is my second. I did my first one maybe almost 2 years ago with Really TT.
Okay.
This is my second one.
Well, this is not going to be an interview. This is going to be an experience. Let's just start with saying that. All right. This is going to be, when we're done, if you don't say this was an experience, something is wrong. So do me a favor, starting off. Now, I asked you backstage, you go by, you told me I have a couple options. I can call you Latanya. I can call you LatanyaYvette. I can call you Twin. I can call you, we're going to talk about that in a minute. I can call you T. Well, I don't think I've earned the right to call you a T just yet. Maybe about 30 minutes from now, I've earned that right. But right now, I'm going to just say Latanya. And do me a favor, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Now, not too much, because I got several questions here, but just tell us a little about you and what you're doing. I'm going to give you the screen to yourself. I'll be right here, though.
Okay, so my name is Latanya. I go by This is LatanyaYvette on all my social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, of course. I am an Amazon influencer. I've been doing content creation for maybe 4 years now. Consistency, I'll say maybe 2. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a wife, and I just celebrated 10 years of marriage, August 25th. I'm the youngest of the 7 kids. I'm the number 6. I don't know. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Hoping to locate to Texas.
Oh, you brought me back. Locate to Texas. You brought me back with that comment.
That's on the bucket list for me. Y'all excuse the mess behind me. You know how they go with the kids. So if you see stuff in the background.
Did I see a cat back there? I thought I saw a cat or something back there.
Oh, it's my dog. Oh, I became a fur mom last year.
Okay. Okay, I know I saw something moving back there. I'm like, whoa, what was that? Maybe I'm seeing things, but
I almost forgot Max. This is Max.
Oh, well, Max wasn't gonna let you forget. Get him. He came on the scene with the gangster lean up in here. So now I have a question, and we're gonna get this kick right off, LaTanya. So tell us, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I work in the medical field. I am a CNA / certification med technician. I've been doing that just about 14 years. Yeah, I've always worked in the healthcare industry. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. And you almost answered my next two questions, but I think I'm gonna kind of go around that question. So you're a CNA, it says what, a certified nurse assistant? I believe that's what it is. Okay. And a med tech, okay. And you live in St. Louis. Have you lived in St. Louis all your life, or did you move there from somewhere else? Or
I've been here my whole life.
Okay, so you from the Lou, huh? The Lou.
I'm proud.
all right.
I know what Nelly say. I'm proud.
Yeah. Now, did you personally know Nelly?
No. But I just found out from a cousin on Christmas that he's related to me on my mom's side. It's a lot of family that I have not met from my grandma's side, and I went over on Christmas and I found out that we are actually related.
Wow, small world. Y'all, and before I go any further, she has no idea what questions I'm going to ask. This is how I conduct my interviews. I don't do pre-interview briefings and we review questions. Now, I will, if I see a question that could be towing the line of becoming maybe too intimate or too private, I'll ask the guest, but this is not scripted. So please know that anytime you come to a Point Blank Experience interview, it's all straightforward, real talk with Rod, and we're getting down to business. So it's funny you say that because my ex is from St. Louis and she actually knows Nelly. I think they kind of grew up together. I know with her brother or something like that. So anyway, you kind of just mentioned Texas. That's on your bucket list. Now, if you were forced to leave the Lou, if you just had to leave the Lou and they just say, everybody got to leave, where would you go first?
McKinney, Texas.
Man, y'all, did y'all hear that? Y'all, she I ain't even finished the question. McKinney, Texas. Now, I live in the DFW area, and McKinney is north of Mansfield, where I live, of South Arlington. And that's a very prominent area. So why McKinney? How'd you come up with McKinney?
Two of my sisters. Well, my mom's, she's the second oldest. She relocated to Houston and she got this major job promotion, and it relocated her to Dallas. And every time I come visit, I'm just in love with the I'm in love with Buc-ee's, the gas station. I just love Texas. It's just something about that field. It's just real homey to me. And it's something new. It's just beautiful. So yeah. And my father-in-law actually is in Dallas, Fort Worth. He's I think that's Crowley, Texas. I'm not kind of sure.
Yeah, I'm not far from Crowley. I'm about 20 minutes from Crowley, if that. Yeah.
So my father-in-law's over there. And it's just no matter what area I go into, I just love it. I just love Texas.
Now, I do want to say this. You're going to see me like doing this because I'm thankful that people are here. You might see me do this. I ain't going to be blowing no kisses, though. But you might see this here. You might see me wave. So just don't think I'm over here throwing up no gang signs. And
I'm throwing back.
Hey, I heard you say that. You sound like you from St. Louis. I like the air. I like that right there. You got St. Louis for real.
It's beautiful there. It's really beautiful in Texas. And it's just something to give, I would like for my kids to see something different.
Gotcha. Now, I want to take the time right now to congratulate you. You recently hit 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations. Me being a content creator, that is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to get to 4,000 myself for the last 6 months, and I'm somehow stuck at 3,600. I think they got my number counter is not moving. Yeah, it's not moving. So congratulations on that. Well done. And I know you have about 4,000 subscribers on Facebook, and you recently hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah. And not long ago, you were monetized for Instagram Reels, correct?
Yep, still is. Yeah.
How do you suggest doing that? Because that seems to be extremely hard to get monetized on Instagram.
So what I tend to tell everybody, consistency, literally post, because there's no qualifications. Thank you. There's no qualifications to how many followers you need on Reels Play Bonus for Instagram. One of my friends, she has 1,200 followers on Instagram and she's getting real bonus. It doesn't matter about your numbers. I say just make sure your Instagram is a creator's account, because business, for some reason, a lot of people I know who has a business account, they're not getting monetized with the Reels bonus. But make sure you have a creator's account and you engaging. Make sure you're constantly letting yourself be in the algorithm. Sometimes I say 2 videos a day, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, because think about it. It's a billion people in this world and there's so many people trying to be seen on the internet. Your one video is not going to do anything if you're just posting once a week. If you're just posting once every 3 days, it does nothing for the algorithm. It's just like what they said, needle in a haystack. You're not going to be seen. You have to push yourself out there. So I was doing 1 video a day, sometimes 2, but I was posting every day for at least consistency. I know 7 months. And then one day I got a notification to put my bank account in for Reels. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to get Reels on Instagram. And then I go back and it said I wasn't qualified. I said, well, why would y'all set me up to tell me I got Reels bonus and put my bank account in and you didn't decline me? So I think it was one day I was just posting randomly. And the crazy part is I was not posting today. I was having an off day like we all do. And I was in my aunt's car. I said, you know what? Let me be consistent. I owe that to myself. I didn't get this far. So I just put out a 6-second video. I don't even know if it was about food. It was something from months ago that I recorded. And right when I posted it, it says apply for Reels bonus. You are now, and it set me up to earn money. And I was like, I wasn't even gonna post today. So, when you having the moments where you just feel like, I don't feel like doing this, consistency ain't getting me nowhere, you just never know. So I say just be consistent and keep posting, because definitely it doesn't matter about your numbers. I've seen people with, and also what I've noticed, because I've been doing my research, they're starting to give small influencers a $500 bonus on Instagram. I've seen them give, which I don't like this. I'm still trying to figure this out, because I try to do my research on every platform I'm on. It's a job. We want to get paid. So if you're on a company, you want to know your 401k. You want to know the what you call it, the employee guidebook. So I want to know all about every platform I'm on. And about 10 people that I know got the Reels Play bonus for $50. You post 5 videos, they were given $10 each just recently. And then now they don't even have the Reels bonus no more. So I think Instagram is just doing a lot right now. You got to, just kind of figure it out and just swing with it, but it's definitely worth it. I wish I could share my screen with my phone to kind of show you guys a little bit about it. It's a whole new world. Besides Reels bonus, they have a creators marketplace like TikTok. And you guys, when I tell you Instagram is worth investing in, it is worth it. I have brand deals that I can apply for that pay $1,200, and all you post is one story, one reel. Like it's really worth it. It's really worth it. So yeah, even besides the Reels bonus, you want that creators marketplace. Yeah.
And that's why I like doing interviews, because it's amazing, y'all. As we network and as we have more people on this channel, more people on other channels, different collaborations, I just heard a lot from the first time. And I'll tell y'all, it's crazy, because I remember LaTanya reached out to me and asked me, how do you get paid on Facebook? And I was like, I don't know. I don't even know how I got selected. And since then, they unselected me because they said my content wasn't original. I guess I wasn't doing enough for real videos. I was just posting what I was going to do on the YouTube. And I'm going to start making some moves to get monetized on Instagram. Now, and when it comes to Instagram, and for y'all, I see the numbers are moving, people coming, people going. I'm gonna turn up the temperature in a minute. I'm gonna ask some great questions here in a minute, but I kind of like to get to know a person and some of the questions that I may have that other people may have.
So now, could I say something? Okay, so with that original content, what I've seen, if you post something, if you posted something with anybody else's content, they've been flagging you for it. If they think it's someone else and they call it unoriginal. And I had a friend, she got demonetized for a moment because she posted something with her TikTok watermark. and that was a cost. So I'm not sure if you have any watermarks on those videos where they said it was unoriginal. Yeah. So that either they feel like your content belongs to somebody else, and I would definitely appeal that. I don't know if you did it already, but I would definitely
I
appeal
appealed and I think they turned it down. But I mean, it took me so long to even get. I think I got $22 on Facebook. I was like, I'm not worried about this, man. But you know what? I am worried about it because all money is good money. I don't care if it's $6, but I got to get to 100 before I get paid. So,
because think
now,
about it. You
go
get
ahead.
$9,080, $800 on YouTube, and then you get Facebook, which they don't pay out to 100. You get $22. They done pushed you to 10,000. Every bit adds up. Every bit. Yeah, every
And
bit.
this is why I like the best of the best to come on this channel because, and if y'all notice through some of my interviews, I like people that are motivating and people that are inspirational. And LaTanya is definitely that. Make sure y'all check her out. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen. Wait, real quick. Your favorite couple said congratulations on 10 years of marriage. We're going to get into that in a minute. And here's where you follow her on YouTube at This Is LatanyaYvette. Now, going back to IG, how many views did your most popular reel get on IG?
Oh, let me look. I believe it just hit 560,000. And at the moment right now, I have a video on its way to 100K. It jumped up like 50 views in the last 2 weeks. So right now it is on it'll probably hit 100K maybe on Sunday. So yeah, 560,000. And you want to know what's crazy? I wasn't even going to post that video. It wasn't a video that I was shooting for IG. It was for TikTok. And I was like, let me post it on YouTube. I feel like if you post on one, you already made the short. Post it everywhere. Everywhere. And I was like, let me post it on Instagram just so I can be in the algorithm and get pushed to the $100 threshold. And it went viral. And that's how I got to my 10K followers.
You know who I got that from? And I used to wouldn't do it, man. I would not do it. I'd post on YouTube and that was it. But I actually got that same philosophy from Your Favorite Couple and Meet and I. They post everywhere, man. They post their stuff everywhere. And it's repetition is good. Repetition is good. Now, I do have a good question for you.
Okay.
And I've heard, and I had this, and I just had a question to ask this, but then I saw going back up to Meet and I's initial comment. Have you ever been called a queen of clean?
Yeah. you know, I don't want to wander off because we have to get into this. But yes, I have. They actually called me that, but I was recently in God made an opportunity where I was in a collab recently with 3 other YouTubers. I don't know if anybody knows Siobhan Melanin TV. She has almost 100,000 subscribers. I was in the group with her. I have another mom on YouTube. Her name is Karima, the guilt-free mom. She has almost 40,000 subscribers. So, like, they felt like little old me was good enough to be in the gang. So I was with Courtney from Mama Makes It Happen and Natara's Place. And just recently, I had to step out that group because of personal reasons. And it was kicking. I was tearing myself down. And I was like, dang, that was a great opportunity because it could have really helped grow my channel more. But if God brought you to it and it was something for you, I felt like he'll circle back and bring it to me. And let me tell you though, just recently, I'm not going to get into the whole situation of why I end up pulling out, but it was a disagreement with me and 2 other ladies in there, and I don't like to be uncomfortable. So I pulled myself out the Queens of Clean, and they circled back and they asked me to rejoin. They want me to rejoin the group and kind of help me get back up there with get my numbers up.
You're going to rejoin?
Not with those 2 ladies, no.
Okay. Maybe you can have your own Queens of Clean. Queens of Clean.
The other remix. 2 ladies who I'm pretty much close with, I'm gonna join back with them though. Sometimes when it comes to social media, it can be a little rough, and as much as you want to network and be close with a lot of people on a platform, some people's intentions are not great when it comes to networking and connecting. So I had to come up out of there, but yeah, I am considered one of the Queens of Cleans on YouTube.
Cool. I was gonna ask that because I just saw a lot of cleaning video, and then I thought I had remembered Meet and I saying that. Then the first comment that they put in here. I don't know if Mean and I are still in here because a lot of people are coming and going. But before I go any further, I do want to thank the members of the Alliance who are in the building, and that is your favorite couple. Mean and I are cooking with the Catrons. I haven't seen who else is in here as far as the Alliance. The Alliance is a group that I roll with of content creators. You have your favorite couple, Mean and I, cooking with the Catrons, Kayla Mark, keeping up with the Griffins, Brown Girl Bella, Coco TTV, and hopefully I didn't leave nobody out. So I did see a couple of them here, and I always want to acknowledge them when they come in the building. I see we got Furious in here, who I also had the opportunity to interview on this channel. Keisha H, Tamika Davis, AfroMex, Marjorie, AfroMex fam, and they're saying McKinney, Texas, because that's close to them. I know they live up in North Dallas area, and they did say McKinney, Texas. But just want to give some quick shout outs there. Now,
let me say something real quick. Queen Mama Bear, I definitely agree. I know I trying to drop the ball a little bit as far as communication, but you know, you guys will understand kind of what's on my plate the more the interview goes on. But it is definitely true. It is really hard to maintain relationships with folks who are not willing to work with you. That is very true.
And I'm gonna pull that up, and that is true. Queen Mama Bear TV. Thank you. For anybody, if this is your first time here, if you want to throw in the comments where you're tuning in from, you can. You don't have to. You can say East Coast. You can say the city and state. Again, I am broadcasting from the Dallas Fort Worth area, DFW, and LaTanya is broadcasting from St. Louis. And we're both in that Central Standard Time zone. But yes, maintaining relationships with folks are not about working with you. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're not about working with me, there's nothing to maintain. Let's be real. I'm going to call a spade a spade. If we can't work together, there's nothing to maintain. Yeah. We can still be cool. We're just not going to do any professional work together.
Not personal, it's business.
Huh?
It ain't personal. It's just business.
It's business. And a lot of times people take this personal, but I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I do know some, but I don't know too many people that are in these YouTube streets and these content creator streets that it's not a business. I mean, I love what I do. I was so excited about this video today and in such preparation for it. I remember telling Shelton from Your Favorite Couple earlier, I said, man, I'm working on this thumbnail. I'm about to drop this video for Point Blank Travel, my flagship channel. Y'all, I got so caught up in it, I forgot all about the video. So I guess I'll drop it tomorrow, maybe later tonight. Yeah. Hey, we got At Home with Lisa. Lisa in here. I haven't seen. Now, one thing I did notice, and I'm going to get back to these questions.
Hey, Lisa.
I noticed that At Home with Lisa seemed like on Instagram, she was liking a lot of stuff that I was reading because that's where I was pulling my questions from. And I'm a huge fan of At Home with Lisa. And man, I'm telling you, y'all two are some decorating queens. I mean, and that's gonna lead into my next question. Have you ever thought about getting a home decor business?
Well, speaking of the person that just came in, she is actually, when I do relocate, me and Lisa is actually thinking about jumping into a business, but that's
okay, because she's in Texas as well.
Yep. She's in Houston now.
In Houston, right.
That's only a couple hours. That's nothing.
Wow. Thank you so much, Lisa. See, but y'all don't tell nobody. We can't tell any secrets now. And let me go back to where I was in these comments, and then I'm about to jump. I think we were right about there. Yeah. Now, I noticed that you love to cook. You be cooking. Woo, boy, you had me so hungry getting ready for this here. And for some reason, I was always watching you while I was at work preparing for the interview, and I couldn't get no good food. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Soul food, honestly. And I haven't even cooked that yet on Instagram, but soul food.
Now, when you say soul food, can you break it on down like Tevin Campbell? Can you tell me exactly what?
Beans, cabbage, fried cabbage, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes. I like stuff where you got to do it homemade. You can't take no shortcuts.
Now, did you get down with that St. Louis fried rice?
We got the best of the best, and you know it. Or anybody
Man, I ain't never seen
St. Louis fried rice.
I ain't never seen so many black people eat fried rice till I met some people from St. Louis, boy, and they kind of schooled me on it because in Texas they put the vegetables, the peas, and the carrots. I think in the Lou they don't do that.
That's not rice. That's Panda Express. That's PF Chang's.
Oh. No, seafood. I mean, soul food is your favorite food to cook. What's your favorite food to eat?
Pasta, fettuccine. Plain and simple. I'm a pasta girl. I love fettuccine Alfredo.
With some chicken up in it or shrimp?
Both.
See, I like it with the
I
chicken.
want the works.
I like it with the chicken.
I
Now,
want the works.
is it me? We get back to this home decor. Is it me? Or do you seem to find good deals on everything you buy?
It has to be a good deal or I'm not getting it. Now, if it's something I really, really, really want, like there's a vase that I've been contemplating on getting. It's at the Z Gallery. It's like 260. I think I'm gonna make an investment and get it. I want it really bad. But Ross, Burlington, and Family Dollar, I don't care where it comes from. I have to have a good deal on it. I have to.
Wow. Hey, y'all, if y'all have any questions for LaTanya, our guest, please just put a purple heart or some type of emoji before it. That way I can see it and can go ahead and pull up your question. Because as I ask a question, she's answering. I'm scrolling through the comments to make sure I don't miss anything. Now, I want to talk about one of the things I noticed, and this is before I even reached out to you about doing an interview. I'll get notifications on Facebook and notifications on Instagram, and I go through and you posted something that's so motivational, so inspirational, and you seem to do a lot of goal setting.
Mm-hmm.
Did you reach all of the goals that you set for yourself in 2022?
The only two that I didn't reach that I kind of procrastinated on was I wanted to get monetized on TikTok, become a like-to-know influencer, and to Pinterest. I wanted to get monetized on Pinterest, and I just kind of procrastinated with those. But for the most part, with kind of doing goal setting, that was something that was on my list that I needed to kind of stick with. I wanted to kind of like, and I don't know if it's just me, but it's easy for me to love on others and be a blessing. But sometimes I'm kind of cringy on allowing others to do the same thing to me and receive it. So that was a goal for me. And I haven't really accomplished that. So next year, I'm going to allow others who wants to love on me and to be a blessing to not be like, oh, like so skittish about it. I'm going to allow people, to just love on me like I do them, if that makes sense. So for the most part, 80%, I accomplished what I did. I set small goals, realistic ones. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put pressure on myself to have this stuff done because I feel like they're going to carry over to 2023. So I'm still working on. I'm not just going to cross those off my list. I carry them over. We're always looking for collab. Okay.
But yeah. And that was my next question. What goals have you set for 2023?
For 2023, to be more of an extrovert. I'm really an introvert, and I'm okay with being to myself and just kind of like, I kind of want to push myself out there a little bit more, kind of steer away from what I think others may say or how others may receive me, and just walk in me authentically. So that's kind of my main one for myself. I have a spiritual goal to get a bit more closer, grow a little bit more in my faith. So I got a little bit here, a little bit there in every area that I want to work with.
Gotcha. And I like how you kept that simple, and I do like, and I want to elaborate a little bit. Y'all notice LaTanya says she achieved 80% of her goals in 2022. And I can tell you a lot of people didn't even accomplish 20% of their goals. So for her to achieve 80%, I want to take the time out to applaud you, sister. Well done. And what I really liked about it is she said those 20% that I didn't achieve, they're going to carry over to 2023. We're not going to just put them to the wayside and leave them in 2022. Y'all go check her out. Follow her. This is a lot of reasons I do these interviews. Follow her, and you'll see the motivation, the inspiration that she put out there. And I got a couple of things that I got on my phone that I'm going to be asking. I'm going to scroll down real quick. And remember, y'all, please put an emoji if you have a comment. Okay, right here.
I see one.
I'm telling you right now, she could cook. Hey, Cooking with the Catrins can cook. Y'all, right now, I'm putting it in the atmosphere. I would love to see a collaboration with Cooking with the Catrins and LatanyaYvette.
I'm down.
Cooking with the Catrins, they're the cooking, the presentation, and I keep saying this, y'all, and I mean this here from the bottom of my heart. They're going to be on TV between now and 2025. I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere. And just because I put on the atmosphere, it don't mean it's going to happen. But if you look at their work, I was a guest on their show, and I shouldn't have been, because I almost set my whole house on fire, and I was cooking outside. Who burns up their house and they cooking outside? I mean, so definitely, I would love to see this collaboration.
I'm down. I see Queen Mama Bear TV. I'm trying really hard to grow my subs. How did you get your growth to sub? Okay, is that for Instagram or is that for YouTube? Queen Mama Bear. Which one is that for? If that's for YouTube, networking. I say networking until you no longer have to introduce yourself on no platforms, until people know who you are. Going live, YouTube, continue to go on those live streams and authentically, realistically support. Realistically, people know when you're supporting and when you're not. And when they constantly seeing you, they're going to come back to you. And realistically, it's hard. It's so many of us on this platform that we miss. We work. Some people have businesses. It's hard to kind of really 100% network like that. But I definitely, okay. Just keep networking. Just keep networking. Try to support as much as you can. Let people see you in their comment sections. They will come back to you. And collabs. Collabs is the biggest thing. When I think with my Queens of Queen collab, I think I gave like 1,500, from that. So collabing is the best thing. Collab with people who channels fit yours and go from there. Yeah, network. Mm-hmm.
You bring up a good point, LaTanya, because, and y'all, I want to add to that, if I may. One of the things that I found hard as I started to grow, because I'm not nowhere near a big YouTuber. Yes, I have 4 channels and a podcast. As I started to grow and as I started to create more content, I found less time to visit other channels and collaborate with people. And you can't do that. Just because you're growing, you still have to manage your time and still visit these people, because it's true, out of sight, out of mind. Just because you're over here and you're pumping out content, and LaTanya, tell me if I'm wrong, and you never visit anybody else. So, and you never know when you go to a live stream, you never know who you may meet. Speaking of which, a quick commercial. If this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel. The button is no longer red. It's a black subscribe button. It's a little bell next to it called a notification bell. It's going to default to personalized, go up to all, so you won't miss any future videos. I have a segment on here, Real Talk with Rod. I also do interviews, as you can see. But man, a lot of the success on YouTube is time management. Yeah. It's time management. Am I right or wrong, LaTanya?
You're right. And I'm gonna, because I know it's a lot of people in here that used to see me in there. I'm gonna put this out there real quick before we get to
and I'm gonna put you on the screen by yourself, because you told me you wanted to talk about this. So yeah, I'm still here.
Those who are in the chat and those who are used to seeing me in your live streams, used to seeing me in your premieres, you guys haven't seen me for real in the last 7 months. Lisa kind of knows what's been going on with me. I think Shanique's dreams, if she's in here. But the last 7 months has just been a little bit hard for me. I'm in the process of trying to get my son diagnosed for autism. If anybody have any nieces or nephews or anyone with special needs, the process is really hard on you trying to get those appointments in, trying to be intentional with your child. Just mentally trying to get yourself together so you're not feeling overwhelmed or getting emotional. So you're making sure you get the best help for your child, and I have a nephew who has special needs. So a lot of people see, Tanya is the #1 supporter. You guys don't know I work night shift. I work 11 to 7. So when I get off, and I'm going to fill you in on what I do when I get off. I don't go to sleep when I get off. I'm up with my son, and you guys, if I'm not up with him, I have my nephew, and he's a little bit more on the aggressive side on the spectrum. So I'm tending to him. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I have 2 other children I'm attending to. I have my platforms as well as my other social medias, and you guys still saw me because I still knew in order to get to the goal I have to get to, I need to support, I need to get to. And I started having a lot of chest pains, headaches. I was tired. I was restless, and it was kind of beating me up. After I had COVID, it just took a toll on my body. So me not getting any rest and staying up so you guys can see me in your live streams, trying to share you out, it became emotionally a lot for me with everything I had going on. And then this last year, my marriage has kind of been at it's been at a hard, it's been in a hard place the last say year or so, like any marriage, but this last month has just been the hardest. So mentally, I had to step back. So for a lot of people that say, I miss your videos and I haven't seen you, that's kind of where I've been and what's been going on with me. So it's not that I don't want to produce my long form content, because YouTube is my baby. It's the platform that I'd rather be on more than anyone. Um, it's just more like family to me than any other platform. But I had to step away from doing longer videos and um, doing different things. Yeah. So thank you. So I had to step away and get that stuff in order and to make sure I'm together mentally, to making sure they see me in their, they see me over here in their live streams. They see me over here. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pull back. And I'm not the one to, I feel like, you put out what you want on these platforms. And right away, I wasn't ready to share what's been going on with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want a storyline. I want to handle what I need to do behind the scenes. And then when I'm come back, I'm ready, to what they say, life happens. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the family. Yeah, it's no joke. I've been dealing with it since my nephew's 14, and I've been dealing with it first and with him. And it's rough. And we just came out of a pandemic with 2 years. So imagine somebody with a brand new baby, haven't had time to recover and going through postpartum, having an autistic child every day, and you happen to teach him as well as 3 other kids with distance learning and never getting a break. So that was me. So that's how you guys were able to see me. I came back to YouTube because that was my outlet. It was a stress reliever. And then it got to the point the last 7 months, it's becoming hard. You know what I'm saying? And then when someone see you in their live and you ain't been over there, I get a DM, how come you're not supporting me? I've been unmodded by a lot of people, and it's okay. I didn't take it to offense. It's business. But I've got, people that kind of distance themselves because I was no longer doing collabs. So I kind of seen, yeah, you were kind of rocking with me for the collabs, for the subscribers. So that stuff, I've been kind of through a hurtful phase these last few months because I've really been seeing people for who they are that I thought I was really close with on these platforms. But, it is what it is. But when I come back, y'all better be ready. I better get ready because I'm coming back 2023. I'm making up. So y'all get ready for me. So I just wanted to put that out there. That's kind of where I've been. And that's kind of what's been going on with me. But your girl is back. I'm back.
She says she back, y'all. And what I like was her openness, her candidness. She just, she said her marriage has been, going through a tough time. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I don't have the intestinal fortitude. If I had a special needs child and a nephew, there's no way I would be creating content. I could not do it. So the fact that she's dealing with that, the fact that she's still a wife, still a mom, still cooking, still cleaning, still creating content, all I can do is this. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. And salute to you, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot. Now, one of the things that I read in one of your posts on Instagram, and I want to ask this question: how important is it for us to create our own opportunities and believe in what we have to offer for people?
Because if you don't believe in it for yourself, how can you convince other people of your confidence and your ability to bring something else to the table? How can you, if you don't have full confidence in what you're doing? Sis, check Z Gallery for that vase. Honey, it is on sale. I'm sorry. I just saw that comment.
I'm about to put them comments up because I'm throwing you off with them comments.
I want that vase so bad. It's Lisa, I'm gonna text you and tell you the one I want. But if you don't have the confidence that what you're doing, and you how can you convince someone else? It shows in what you're doing, honestly. So if you putting out a vlog or whatever you're doing, if you're not putting your best in it, people can pick up on the screen on what you're doing. People can read into your energy, how you choose to edit, how you present yourself. Everything you're doing, it shows when you have confidence in what you're doing. It shows. So if you're not, it's very important. Honestly, that's the name of the game right there, because confidence will tear you down if you're, especially, if you're comparing what you're doing in your process to somebody else's, and if you're not confident in what you're doing, it's going to make you stop. You're going to quit. You're not going to hang in there. You're not going to hang in.
Gotcha. Hey, I want to point this out real quick. Your favorite couple said that would be an amazing collab with you and the Catrins, and Mama Bear, Queen Mama Bear. Please, Queen Mama Bear, this is the first time I've seen you here. Please consider subscribing to the channel. 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, Catrins can put it down in the kitchen. Yes, they can. Boy, they can cook.
I'm going to connect with them, Matt, right now.
They are on Instagram. They're on YouTube. Man, watch they go live on Wednesdays on YouTube at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I have slowly started. I go live on Wednesdays on Points Blank Travel, my flagship channel, and I've been slowly pushing my lives back. Why? Because I want to watch their lives. I mean, I'm watching what they cooking over there. So my lives are now coming on. It was 8, 8:15, 8:20. I've done them at 8:35, 8:45 because I was watching the Catrins. So
I just followed them.
You have a twin sister, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And her name is, you can say her name, LaToya.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw where you posted. It's so funny when people mistake you for her. Mm-hmm. Are y'all identical twins or?
We fraternal, but if you see us, we look just alike. Our voice, our weight, everything.
What?
Yeah.
So I've always been fascinated by twins, and my last interview was a twin. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is the twin interview channel. Hey, Queen Mama Bear TV, thank you so much. I just received a notification that you just subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Network until you no longer have to introduce yourself on platforms. Boulder. Let me explain this Boulder thing. I don't drop gems. I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders, baby, and so does your favorite couple. And that when you go into a live stream or a different platform, for anybody that's just starting out on social media, and you speak, and from the moment you speak, it's just a flood of hellos, heys, and how you doing, you know that you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know that you're doing, and sometimes it can be interesting. I'm gonna use the word interesting because I'm there to watch the content. Yeah, I'm gonna speak and acknowledge everybody, but I really want to see what I'm there to watch. Whether it's a live stream, whether it's a premiere from your favorite couple, whether it's a Meet and I Live, whether it's cooking with the Catrins over there cooking, whether it's Afro Mix at the Christmas light show or something. So it's kind of interesting. But then if don't nobody speak to me, I'm a little butthurt. So it's kind of a.
But you know what? Those people in that live stream, what I look at, and I guess that's just how I think about it. I may be in a live, let's say a Meet and I premiere maybe at 7:30, because most of the time they premiere when I'm getting ready to go to sleep. So I usually miss it and have to do replays when I get to work. I can't speak to everybody, and it's not that I don't want to. I'm cooking dinner at the same time I'm watching. So I may miss 3 people and be like, oh crap, I didn't speak to them. Let me go back and circle back, because now they can tag me and sent me an emoji in the chat with a weird face. Like, I know you ain't acting fun. You know how to go, just a little inside joke. So I think sometimes a lot of people are, doing this. Sometimes they be in 3 people premieres at one time. You want a TV, you want a computer, you want a phone, trying to support everybody. So sometimes I think it's just people missing you, not on purpose. That's how I look at it now. At first I was like, they saw me in there, but now I be like, they was networking on 3 different channels like what I do.
Hey, there it is again. If y'all aren't following LatanyaYvette on Instagram, there's the link. I want to read this here. Queen Mama Bear TV says, I find that collabs are not given to me, and sometimes, I think I'm just too real and the content is too much. Whoa, Queen Mama Bear, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to check you out after this because I'm too real too. We just gonna be 2 real people. Don't be so. Hey, let me know if you're on Instagram, Queen Mama Bear TV.
I'm just too real, honey.
I may reach out to you and have you over here for an experience in the near future. Now I know you have a twin sister. Do you have any other siblings?
Mm-hmm. My mom has 7 children. I have a baby brother. He's the youngest, and then out of the other 6, including myself, it's all girls. And I have a brother on my dad's side.
So you have a brother on your dad's side, a brother on your mom by your mom, and then all the rest of y'all are girls?
Yep, and actually, my baby brother just got back home to Houston. He's been stranded. Everybody's seen what's going on with Southwest. All his flights were canceled, so he had to take the Amtrak back home. So he just made it back to Texas.
I was going to go to the 𝗲𝗓𝗡𝗃 Awards, and it was Wednesday. I made a call to, excuse me, I don't know if you know Coco TTV.
Yep, I know Coco. I love her.
I called Coco because she's going to be physically at the awards on
the last one
on Saturday, and I was like, "Man, are you still staying?" She said, "No, we're going to drive down there from Alabama to Atlanta and then go back home." She said, "I don't know, Rod. I may have to get some water. If I was you, I wouldn't take the chance because there's too many delays." I was like, "You know what? You're right." So I won't be going down there for that. I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna go get some water because I'm over here.
I think you need the water first. I think you should go get the water. I'm a little salty. I missed the awards this year. I wasn't putting out content, but it's okay.
Speaking of which, and I'm gonna ask that question. For those of you that don't know, LaTanya and I were up against one another for the Channel of the Year last year. What'd you win?
𝗲𝗡𝗡𝗃 Awards for the best content creator.
We were up against each other for the Channel of the Year. I'm not going to say the outcome, but how did it make you feel being nominated for the awards? I'm going to ask that. I'm going to get some water because I am about to choke.
I was mind blown. I've never been awarded for anything. I don't think coming up. So that just for 𝗲𝗡𝗡𝗃 to see something in me, me, I just get on here and I'm just showing like my lifestyle. This is me cleaning. This is me decorating. But outside of the cleaning, they saw dedication. They saw me editing. They seen growth. They seen consistency. They seen more than just the cleaning. So that means a lot to me. I keep this trophy literally. You guys just see how quick I pulled it out. This right here, literally, let me tell y'all, this right here kept me going. When I wasn't recording for 7 months, that was hard for me because I love to create content. So that's how I end up going to do Instagram. But this award right here, 𝗲𝗡𝗃, I don't know if you're still in here, but seeing this and seeing that it's people out here that believe in what I do, which I know people usually text me and DM me, but this right here, because I got to see this every day, it was a reminder to keep going and keep pushing because it's going to be more of these to follow, so yeah. They don't know that, but I truly love them for even seeing that in me. And this right here literally was a push for me. Outside of my girls like, oh, Mom gonna get big and, make it, my girls, this award really was a push for me every day. Sitting here at this computer watching people do premieres, sitting here editing, I would look at that trophy and I would just be like, okay, girl, you got to keep going. That's people are rooting for you. They see something in you that you may not see, that you, kind of step back on. So yeah, it meant a lot. It was crazy when they said I was nominated. I was like, yeah, it meant a lot. Thank you, Shanique. Thank you, everybody. Mr. Fearish. Yeah. Oh, he's getting his water. What's for dinner? What y'all cooking? Anybody making any black peas? My mama been at the store all day and she couldn't find any. Who's cooking for the new year?
Sorry,
I was trying to help them. Look, what's up, family? You missed what I was saying about y'all. Go back a little bit.
Well, I just text Anwar. That's what took me a minute to say that how you was giving them mad love. And hey, Anwar, she said she was salty because she didn't get nominated this year, but she knows she had taken a break.
Yeah, I said I'll be back.
But yo, that is huge. And y'all, I don't know if y'all heard what she just said, but LaTanya said that trophy is very dear to her and it's close by. She pulled it out so quick. As soon as I mentioned 𝗲𝗡𝗃𝗃 Awards, bam, here go the trophy. There it is right there. I mean, like, bam. I'm like, whoa. Now, mine is right here. And I'm going to tell you, y'all, I have 26 Navy medals for my time of 20 years in the United States Navy. Mm-hmm. I don't even know where they at. I know where one of them somewhere. Where it's right there. This here, I know where it is. That's how important this is to me.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking forward to this year. This year's Meet and I Awards is going to be Sunday, January 1st, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Pre-show starts at 6. I'm not even going live. I'm going to be locked in.
Yeah.
This channel was nominated for 5 awards this year, and it is an extreme honor. Yes, I'm competitive. I want to win, but the fact of being nominated was huge. And I'm gonna tell you, I want LaTanya to repeat what she just said
about the trophy.
About being back. I'm back. She said, "I'm back next year. Y'all gonna see me." And this is what that's the kind of motivation we need in the community, man. We need people that's like what Edward me and for me and I is doing here. I sound like I'm from St. Louis. Here, LaTanya said, "I'm gonna be back next year. I'm gonna be ready next year for next year." We haven't even got to this award show, and she's getting ready for next year.
I'm ready for next year.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because when I'm telling you, when I was sitting there and I watched the Meet and I Awards on my TV, I was so excited. I'm like, just imagine something like majorly big. You know, they keep growing with the award show because the award show to me is major. I feel like it's the BET Awards, the Oscars, all that. So, you know, it was just the whole vibe, the whole presentation they put together. I was like, I'm getting a straight award. You know, it was just the time that they put in, and then just what they see in the other content creators. But what I was saying, I missed this year, and I went and nominated for some channels, you know, the ones who sent out the links to, you know, for their channels. But I said next year I'm gonna be on that list to be awarded. But I know I had to step back, you know, for personal reasons. But next year, I'm gonna be ready. I don't know what I'm coming for, but I'm coming. I'm back. I am. But I really did need this few months to step back from my long form content. You were gone, but I was just letting them know kind of why I've been MIA. Even for those who just joined in, any long form content in about 7 months. I just been posting my shorts that I post on Instagram, Facebook, and all that onto YouTube. I still post shorts. I'm still active. It's just not my long form content. I was just letting them know kind of right now, the last few months just kind of been a little rough with the marriage, you know, like life, and trying to get my son situated. He's on the autism spectrum. So having to be intentional with him and just a lot of different things. Life just been lifing, if that just makes sense. So I had to step away. But now that, you know, what they say, the smoke is cleared, and things are just looking a little better, I'm able to come back and do what I do what I love to do.
Hey, Shanique's dream said, hold up.
Sorry.
I don't know why Siri decides she want to start talking. You inspire us all so much. I'm always here to support and pray for you and with you. That is huge right there, y'all. And there's some comments I pulled up on the screen. Don't think I just skipped them and blew them off. I am going to go back to them. I've kind of what they call star them or tag them. I just want to get through some of these hellos and then get back to some of the questions. But I am going to pull up some of these, and I want to read the comments. Catchers now you never know. Now, as of what's the day? Friday. I'm not. Oh boy, I guess I got to make a decision between now and tomorrow. I could go to work tomorrow, get off and say, "Hey, okay, I'm bored," and then just go to the airport or book a flight, go to the airport with the points and the miles that I have. But it's a lot of delays, man, and I can't get stuck down there. I got a lot going home here at work, so I might just have to hold off. I do want to read these real quick. From Queen Mama Bear. It was some inspirational stuff that I saw here. I'm gonna read all of them and try not to overwhelm you, but
it's okay.
It was not that one. It was not that one. Welcome to the family. Autism is no joke. I have 2 autistic children. I feel you about the eval and psych visits. Yes, ma'am. Take a break and rest for you. You must fill your cup before you fill someone else, or to fill someone else's. You have to fill your own cup before you fill someone else's. Yeah. And that is so true. I already read that one. Queen Mama Bear says she has 7 children. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Mine are now 19 and 18. And I'm assuming those are the 2 with autism.
Mhm.
So I'm going to read this comment, then I'm going to get back to the question. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I have all my watch hours. I have 500 subscribers, and I have done quite a few collabs, and I got nearly as many subs from it. Queen Mama T, I'm going to be checking you out after this. I'm not saying I'm going to get you 500 subscribers. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying we may be looking at an interview or some type of collaboration. Let me just check out your content.
Me as well. When I'll be back. So I'm down for collabs. I'm definitely Queen Mama Bear. I hate that. I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I really hate that YouTube got it to where you cannot hide your subscriber count. To me, somewhat it's a good thing, somewhat it's a bad thing. But people, what I've noticed, especially with the content we do, um, if they see you got 200 subscribers, even with you having a lot of views, they will not subscribe to you. Sometimes they have to see you close to 3 to 4, 5, 6K to jump on your bandwagon. That's what to me, that's
You
what
know, I've had the opposite, LaTanya. I've had, when I was grinding and trying to get to the 2s and the 3s, I had people subscribing left and right. But then it seemed like once I hit 3, I got stuck. And I know some people don't want to work with you if you don't have a lot of subscribers, and then some people won't subscribe because they think you passing them.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a double edge. It's a kind of it's tit for tat. They're gonna help you get to 1K with no problem. They're gonna celebrate you get there, but when you going up, it's gonna be I don't know.
You know, and when I see people in my circle go up, it motivate me. Matter of fact, let's just go through people that I've known. I ain't talking about a lot. You're at 4,000. Mm-hmm. I look up to you. Meet and I, if I'm not mistaken, beginning of this year, I had more subscribers than them. They just hit 4,000.
Yeah.
Your favorite couple about to snap 3,000. So is the Catrins. I ain't got time to be mad because nobody getting more subscribers. Matter of fact, I'm happy that I'm connected with successful people. Connected with successful people, man. Everybody passed me. Everybody passed me because the more y'all get, and I'm connected with y'all, I may be able to get a little of that little fallout.
It ain't gonna be maybe you are because everybody's gonna
residuals. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's gonna eat when it's real love and it's real connection and friendship. You're gonna grow. When I say you're gonna grow, because guess what? And this is how people get invested. Everybody know when it, thank you. When it comes to social media, what I've noticed when it comes to followers or people who are coming in, they like, oh, this person is affiliated with that person. I'm gonna go over there and check them out because they're a mod over here, they're friends, they're hanging out. So people already, once they're invested in you, they're gonna get invested with everything connected to you. And people miss that mark. Don't hate on the person you're up and coming with. Don't get jealous because they videoed and hit 20,000 views. Because guess what? Celebrate them. Because the more you're connecting to people, see that I've subscribed to so many people channels off the strength of who they know. Oh, they're a mod over here, or they're friends with somebody that I love to watch. I have a lot of women who do interior decorating that I love to follow on Instagram. They may have 100, 200,000 followers, but guess what? Because they're affiliated with some of the ladies that I love to watch, I'm going over there to support and check them out because I'm invested in these ladies now. You know what I'm saying? So people, they fail to realize that. They fail to realize that. I've had maybe, I think one person I did a collab with, she grew like 200 followers from my subscribers because guess what? I'm connected to her and they're investing in me. So they're invested to who I introduced them to. That's why they call it influencing. There's an influencer thing where you're connected and you're able to take it on to your next. Like people miss that. They really do.
Yeah, I want to read this here, LaTanya, and I'm gonna get back to some of these questions. All that is right. I see people with the same content as me, and for some reason, people will look and view but won't subscribe. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you a bit of advice, Queen Mama Bear TV. In 2022, I just posted it last night, 2 nights ago, and I'm gonna show you this real quick. I could care less about subscribers in 2022. I'm done chasing subscribers. I'm done. Because one of the things I notice when I go and I look at my analytics at 1, 2, 3 in the morning when everybody else sleep, My revenue is not connected to subscribers. My revenue is connected to views and ads. LaTanya, am I right?
You are right. You are correct.
This is a goal I set for myself. I want 500 views in 2023. It's a reason I put 500,000. And we're not going to talk about it now. I'm going to do a whole video on that. But stop worrying about subscribers. Well, I guess you got to because you're trying to get monetized.
You're going to get 1K. You got to just
get to 1K, and then after that, just put out the content. I guarantee you it's coming.
Queen Mama Bird, how often are you posting shorts? I will say this: shorts, forum content, little videos under 30, 30-second views, 7 to 30 seconds, sometimes 7 to 18 seconds. Those will increase your subscriber count. Posting long videos, yeah, but short videos, they pick up on the algorithm really, really fast. You can get your 1K just from pushing out short form content. So even if you don't feel like doing a long video, food videos go viral more than anything. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Food videos, skits, animals. If you got a dog, post your dog. Whatever you have, mostly food, dogs, post that on your shorts. Shorts go viral fast, and people will subscribe to. You can get 7 followers within a short video. If it goes like 7,000, you might get 7 to 14 new followers every day. It adds up. So every day, post a short video. You can get to your 1K with short videos. And yeah, the thing about those, they may not get your long video notifications, but you're going to get to your 1K. Post short videos.
I keep hearing people say that, man, and I don't know why I'm having such a hard time doing a short video. Because when I sit down in this chair behind these lights, I'm come here to get down. I've done it. I did a video the other day with the requirement that had to be less than a minute, and I did it, and I was pleased with it. So I got to start trying to do more of that. So I'm gonna take your advice myself.
Just take it down shorter. Trust me. One of my friends posted a video that was 7 seconds. It's almost at 400,000 videos, and literally it's a 7-second clip, and it's about nothing. Those videos move fast. You want to get your 1K, do some shorts. I have one of the ladies on YouTube. She hit almost 40,000 followers from shorts. From shorts. She was at 5,000. I kept saying, what is she doing? And I don't never think people buying because people can get it any kind of way, but I had to do my research. Short form content. They're trying to keep up. Think about it. They're trying to keep up with TikTok. They're trying to keep up with Instagram. They're trying to keep up with all these new apps. They're going to push your short videos out because they want you to think, oh, I'm going to stay over here because I'm moving, I'm going viral, and I'm getting subscribers. You gotta know that these platforms ain't going to make it too hard for you when it comes to certain things. Do your short videos. I've done some shorts. Do more. I'm telling you, just do cooking. You can do a video with, I'm telling you, you can do quick motivation, anything that you think is going to catch people's attention. But I kid you not, shorts will help you get to your 1K fast. I've gained probably at least 500 subscribers from shorts alone.
Y'all, I got my questions here. I can't let y'all see my questions, but I wrote it down at the top. Shorts. When you come to a point blank, any kind of live stream, I highly recommend you have 2 things other than yourself. You have a pencil and something to write on, because the information that's put out in these live streams is phenomenal, man. And tonight, it's not about me putting out information. I'm the facilitator of this. Tonight, we're taking notes from the woman that's dropping the boulders, and this is LatanyaYvette. She's dropping boulders. Back to these questions, though, LaTanya, because what I love about this, man, what I love about this, and that's why I put interview/conversation. We're really more having a conversation than we are an interview.
Yeah.
But she is dropping. Man, we're not talking about somebody on here with 300 subscribers talking about do this. We're talking about a woman with 4,000 on YouTube, 10,000 on Instagram, 4,000 on Facebook. How many do you have on TikTok, LaTanya?
Oh, I'm going to get there, but I'm almost at 2,000 on TikTok. I need to take that serious.
She understands the game. So speak of the understanding the game, what do you think, thinking back over life, what do you think your biggest accomplishment has been?
Recognizing that, you know what, it's going to be more of a personal thing. Recognizing that I'm flawed and that I'm not going to have it all together. Because once you recognize that and you know that you can conquer anything. So when you don't put yourself on this comparison that I don't look like this or I don't have this, or, you know, when you truly go to a place of self-acceptance, love, value of self and what, your gifts that God gave you, whether they're different. That's the biggest accomplishment of all, more than anything, because you see so many people, even as adults, dealing with identity crisis and trying to figure out where they belong and where they stand. I see it with people in their 50s. They're trying to adapt to other people's ways because they don't know themselves. So I think my biggest one, because I would never do social media. I've always been, not a, I would say insecure, but as a child, I've had family that always kind of push you to the back burner. And if you wasn't that sibling that they felt like would be successful, if you wasn't that person in the family that they felt like had potential, they would look over you. And that's one of the reasons why I was on Facebook for so long. I said I'll get to that, but I was on Facebook because I didn't want people to know I was doing content, because family and friends wouldn't support. And I had to learn they are not my target audience. They are not the people that I want to support me. It'd be nice to have them, but I need others. So once I got past that and Willie said, okay, Tanya, don't worry about what they think about you. Worry about how you think about you. That became a lethal weapon. And that's why I am the content creator and influencer I am today, because of that.
Realizing that I'm flawed, ladies and gentlemen, realizing that I'm not perfect, realizing that I'm not the ish, realizing that I don't know everything, realizing that I'm not the greatest gift on earth. I am flawed. Hashtag bolder, hashtag biggest boulder tonight. I could end the show right now. She just dropped the mic. She just dropped. I'm flawed. I'm not perfect. Y'all, if everybody had that mindset, okay. I was watching one of your little reels or whatever. Mm-hmm. You said every day is a fresh start.
Yeah.
How do you apply this to your life? Every day is a fresh start. I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care if I got a flat tire. I don't care if my manager chewed me out. I don't care if this didn't happen or that didn't happen. Every day is a fresh start. How do you apply that to your life?
Well, that didn't happen overnight, but because I can tell you guys, most of the time, every night, I was going to sleep with a face full of tears. I was waking up with a face full of tears. And that can be very depressing. That can set the tone for how you choose to live your life. If you went off of circumstances, if you went off of how people treated you, if you went off of the cards that you were dealt. So I'm in control of how my morning start. I'm in control of how my day runs. So when I wake up with that mindset, it's a fresh day, and I'm not worried about what happened yesterday. I can't change it. I can address it if I can. If I can't, I move on. So guess what? Yesterday may have been a bad day with my nephew. May have been a bad day with my son, but joy comes in the morning. So guess what? When I get up, God, my feet touch the floor. I'm alive. I'm still in my right state of mind, and I'm healthy. So it's a fresh start for me to do something different. And if I didn't like how my day went yesterday, what can I do today to change what went on with me yesterday? So it's a fresh start. Let me do something different. Put some music on, whether it may be a little rap, a little gospel, whatever it is. Put some music on. Right. Let me show y'all this. I don't know where it's at, but I just purchased me a Grateful Journey. Hey, Jasmine, I just purchased me a 5-minute journal. So that's something I can keep doing every day. Writing in this journal to live by that. It's a fresh start every day. Because it's not easy. I would lie to you and say every day I wake up with this, oh, it's going to be a great day today. Some days I wake up defeated, feeling like the world is on my back. But guess what? It's not. Because somebody else's problems is worse than mine. So I got another day to make it something else. So that's how I apply that.
I used to get upset when I woke up and I made it so far in my day and I forgot to do something. I forgot to do this. I forgot to make this call. I forgot to pay this bill. Do you know what upset me more than anything right now, LaTanya?
What?
It happened yesterday. I got to work about 8:45. No, I got to work at 8:30. But when I thought about it, it was about 8:50. I said, you know what? God, I forgot to thank you for waking me up today. I said, I stopped right in my. I said, God, thank you for. And I usually say it when my feet hit the floor, but I was running late and I'm moving. I was up late doing some stuff, and I was like, yo, when that's what upset you, if that's what you forgot upset you, I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. It ain't the money, it ain't the cars and the clothes and all this other stuff. The fact that I'm thankful that I got able to get out the bed and put my 2 feet on the floor, because there's a whole lot of people that can't do that.
You know what though? It's so easy that we do that. I forget all the time. And sometimes my husband has to circle back and say, "Hey, did you pray today? Did you?" Now in my mind, I'm like, "I ain't no child. Don't remind me." But then I needed it because I forgot for real. So then I have to go back and be like, let me reset, because my husband just reminded me that I ain't pray today. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes we get in the car and we say, "Oh, thank you God for getting me there, getting me here." But yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from when you say you forgot, because he didn't forget to wake us up.
Nope. And I get upset about it now. I got a couple comments. I got some questions, a couple more questions, and I'm watching this clock because I promised LaTanya I wasn't going to keep on here all night, and I'm sticking up to that promise. But I do want to, I'm bouncing up and down in the comments, but I want to say this before these people leave. Firish, I had the pleasure of, and her son is like my little homie, man. He's 6. I'm going to be saying he's 6. He's going to be probably still, he's going to be in the turn 10. I'm still say he's 6, but he's 6. She said, "Miss LaTanya, you got a new follower in me, and I'm here to support you on this journey because I love how real and authentic you are. You are truly an inspiration."
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Firish. And hey to everybody coming in that I missed. But I didn't get to greet. Hey.
Yeah, we got, and I do want to take the time. Queen, I do want to read this real quick. Meet and I said, "Hey, Queen, Mama Bear, I just subscribed to you. I will check out your videos, but you doing numbers. Looks like you have to be outside more and you will be good. Great job so far." That's coming from a channel that has over 4,000 subscribers, and also 2 people that recently started a second channel, Sipping with Meat and I. So this ain't coming from somebody that's over here being critical that only got 6 subscribers. These people have, and they have 4,000 subscribers, but I'm gonna just say something. I got 3,600 on my flagship channel. LatanyaYvette got 4,000. Me and I got 4,000. Your favorite couple about to hit 3,000. But you know what? It's way more. Cooking with the Catchers, they got mid 2,000. It's way more people watching us than subscribing. So Queen Mama Bear, it's gonna happen. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep pushing, and I promise you, sister, you're gonna get there. Just keep grinding. I think I saw something else. Blessed Hand Cleaning Services, thank you for joining. House of Jasmine, thank you for coming in. Queen Mama Bear said, "Thanks. Thank you, peace and blessings. I have to get back to Mama Hustle. Thank you, Miss LaTanya. I appreciate all of the words of wisdom. And again, congratulations on all you have done." And you know what, man? I have a saying with the whole Points Blank Network, and I have a saying with the Alliance. Y'all, all of us, we're just warming up. We're just warming up. 2023, we all coming out blazing. We're just warming up. We're just warming up. Now, going back to my little list here, because you don't have me, but I kind of have us on a time crunch. Now, I'm gonna get a little light here. I'm gonna get away from the heavy stuff, and then I'm gonna circle back to the heavy stuff. So don't think you need to escape.
Okay.
Now, am I right to say you're a New Edition fan?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I saw y'all doing a little TikTok dance or something. Yeah. It is a love. Oh yeah, I was all up in your business the last couple of days. So, who's your favorite member of New Edition?
You already know now. Come on. I love you.
Hold up. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let me guess. Don't say it. I'm gonna guess. Bobby Brown.
Yes.
What? Oh Lord, I was kidding. No,
oh my God. He's my favorite. That man been through a lot. He's been through a lot. He's done a lot, but I think I empathize. He been through a lot.
Man, I was kidding.
I've always loved Bobby. I like the other ones, but Bobby just always been my favorite. I don't know if it's because of Whitney, but he just always been my favorite.
And you younger than I am, but I remember y'all.
I ain't Ralph. They ain't Mike. I just like Bobby.
Don't y'all tell nobody, man. And I can't find this picture to save my life. I used to want to be Ralph Tresvant, man. I had my hair cut low with a little shag back in the day. Like I was in 9th grade or 8th grade when Candy Girl came out. Mm-hmm. I'm dating myself. Boy, I got so mad because my cousin sent me a picture. She lives in Little Rock. She sent me a picture of her and Ralph Tresvant. I'm like, how did this happen? But I was kidding when I said Bobby Brown, man, because a lot of people can't stand Bobby, but Bobby is real as real can be. Bobby was the what? If I even say he was the first one to lead the group. Bobby said, I'm going to do my own thing, man. I ain't splitting this money 5 ways. I'm going
to went about it the wrong way a little bit, but he knew they was getting ripped off.
Yep.
He knew.
Okay.
And he was a star. Like, in all honesty, he was the star. All of them was. Everybody's life was different, but Bobby was. I love Bobby.
You know who I thought was starving for attention, though? I thought Ronnie. Now, Ronnie was the best dancer, but I thought he was starving for attention.
He was.
You know, poor Johnny, when he joined the group, he couldn't dance. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic, man. Y'all, I'm going to have a new edition show over here. So I got a question. How do you feel? I'm going to give you a scenario. You go and tell somebody about something you're going through. Your 2-year-old son is diagnosed with autism, and you're trying to get the search done. You're trying to get the paperwork done, and you keep, every time you get one thing completed, they come up with something else that you need to do. You get that completed, they come up with 3 more things you need to do. And you go and you talk to a friend or somebody that you feel is close to you about this. How do you feel about people that discount your trials and tribulations and want to talk about what they going through? How do you feel about that?
Now, I actually did a reel on that.
I know you did. Where do you think I got the question from? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I feel like nothing nobody goes through is small. People look at like if you're getting evicted, if you don't have a job, if you didn't lost all your kids, they look at that and say, my situation trumps if you broke a nail, if your cordon got told. Some people look at their situation and say, well, mine's is a little bit more steeper, so you should be okay. I feel like nobody should discount nothing nobody goes through. Not one thing, because people be battling with suicide. People battle with so much that they carry. So if I come to you just to let you know to unload, if I come to you and I feel like, hey, this is what's going on with me, I feel like you should honor my feelings should be valid. I feel like I don't care what it is. If I'm a friend that's always nagging and I'm always complaining and I'm a Debbie Downer, that's one thing. But if I would never discount what somebody got going on. Like, I just think, who are you to say what this person is going through or myself is not valid because it's not compared to what you got going on. I'm a firm believer that you don't discount nothing nobody is coming to talk to you about. And if somebody tell me, oh, well, my baby, you ain't the friend for me, you ain't the associate, I'm going to just count you on out. Because it's one-sided here. That means our friendship is one-sided only when it comes to your needs, what you want, what I can do for you, or if what you can unload on me. And you ain't gonna transfer all your energy on me, and I can't reciprocate. You can't receive nothing from me. We're not doing it. Oh, sorry, I said my alarm was I got to be at work at 11.
Oh, 11 tonight?
Yeah.
You got to be at work at 11. Oh, well, we about to end this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that part when we started.
Because I knew you would have. I know you would.
Oh, yo.
It's okay. I'm okay. I'm off tomorrow. I can get sleep tomorrow.
So I'm gonna drop my first boulder tonight. LaTanya been dropping boulders all night. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't drop gems, I don't drop nuggets, I drop boulders. When people are sharing their trials and tribulations, please don't discount them because they're already discounting what they're telling you. They're only going to tell you what they want to know. And if they finally build up the nerve and feel comfortable to tell you what's bothering them, to tell you what they're going through, I guarantee you they ain't telling you all of it.
They not.
They're telling you a piece of it. So instead of you saying, well, girl, I hear you, man, I hear you, but this is what I'm going through, for that brief moment in time, forget about what you're going through and listen to what they may be talking about. You never know how these two things right here save more lives than this one thing right here.
Because now you just rejected me, and I'm coming.
Yep.
You embrace me with open arms.
All right, let me see. You did a juicing detox.
I need to do it again.
28 days, right?
16. I
How
couldn't
was that?
finish. 16.
No, I didn't see the part. You didn't have to tell nobody because I didn't see when you didn't finish.
Oh, I can't. I got to keep it real. 16. I ended up slowing down, but it was good. I lost about 15 to 20 pounds within that detox. I'm actually getting ready to do it again. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do that again. Definitely, with all the holiday eating and just everything we put in our body. I want to be my best self, and being my best self is the same with weight and feeling good. So yeah.
Hey, I got a quick question. Shanique's Dreams, what is she one of your subscribers or followers?
Yep,
Or
she's one of my. Yep, that's my girl.
well, thank you so much for saying you're enjoying this interview. That really means a lot. She loves Bobby Brown. Bobby is amazing. He is definitely the realest. We got my sister, my girl here, the educated natural. Make sure y'all tap into her as well. Speaking of which, your favorite couple, and I saw a comment earlier, and I don't know how I went by it. I think I pulled it up, but I didn't get a chance to read it. They made a major announcement tonight on their channel. Your favorite couple. I don't know if they're still in here, but hey, your favorite couple. If y'all still here, you know I hate saying these couple of words, and my battery is starting to flash. But if y'all can drop the link to the video that y'all dropped tonight, so people can connect with y'all, hear this new announcement. All right, I got a couple more questions that I wish you should have told me you had to work tonight.
Okay.
We wouldn't.
I promise you, I'm okay.
So, if you could meet one famous person, male, female, cousin, grandma, who would it be?
Well, he passed away on me, so in all honesty, I would have loved to meet Paul Walker from Fast Two Furious. I love him, but realistically, I would love to get in a room with Michelle Obama. I would love to get in the room with her just for a whole day. That woman is so wise. It's just she just carry herself. It's just everything about her. I would love to be in a room with Michelle Obama. If that's anybody I had to meet, it would definitely be her. And Chris Jenner, because y'all know she's the momager of momagers. I would love to sit in the room, honestly, with Michelle Obama.
Okay, I'm still here. I'm about to just change my battery, so I'm gonna put my avatar up. So, do you have any regrets in life?
I wouldn't call it regrets. I would just call it learning lessons. But
Learning lessons.
but I would say my learning lessons is downplaying myself because of how other people perceive me. One of the biggest things with social media that I love is that I found my own identity. I was able to come up under because my husband, he's a pastor, he's a minister and going to school to get his master's in a divinity to be a pastor. So, like I was saying, growing up, I was always pushed in that category, like, oh, that's one of Gina kids, or that's Precious sister. When people would, and I not allowed this for up to my adulthood, for people to say if I'm in a room and someone comes in and I'll say, hey, how you doing? And they wouldn't really want to speak to me. They'll just, oh, hi, and they'll walk right past you, wouldn't want to hold a conversation. And I got that from family too. But a lot of people would do that. And then when they find out, oh, you're such and such sister, or why you didn't introduce yourself like that? Well, that's not my name. And I literally, 2022, I just developed that. Well, for so long, I would introduce myself as, oh, I'm one of Gina's daughters, I'm one of Mel's sisters, or Precious sister, or I'm Adrian's wife. And for so long, I allowed that to be who I identify as, but not as myself. So as myself at the age of 34, I finally got to a place where I'm coming out of everybody's shell that people put me in and allow me to be just in the back burner as just, oh, this just such and such. Oh, I'm Tanya, and that's my name. And that's the only regret I have is allowing people to put me in a box to where their low confidence, their low self, who you are and what you have to bring to the table stood over for me for so long. Like, and social media was a big help with that. And it's crazy. It took me 34. I'm 34 to get that. So that's my only life lesson is just because someone gives you a card or considers you this don't mean that I'm that. So that's what It's been the biggest life lesson regret that I can say that I did for so long.
That's pretty deep, man. And this just changed in 2022, where you felt like, just from hearing what you just said, you didn't have your own identity. You know, when you introduce yourself, it had to be um Riri's sister, or Paul's cousin, or whatever. That is huge. That is huge. And again, I want to applaud you for doing that. A lot of people don't believe that I used to be an introvert years ago, and I'm not now, obviously. But I want to say something. It don't matter when you start. The fact that you started even at 34, you're 34 years young.
Yeah.
Some people are 64, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. In my honest opinion, my father passed earlier this year, and he was over 70, and I still don't think he had his own identity. I really don't. And he was 70. So the fact that you're doing it now, that's all that count. It's cool. I did have a couple more questions here. Actually, I'm just going to do what I call rapid fire. We get ready to get out of here. And I had some more questions, but I'm sorry, man. You got to work. And we're right at that hour. Huh?
It's ask away. Because I'm just going to stay up. It's okay. Ask away.
Ooh, I'm going to get you after this here, man, because you should have told me. Make sure I do. Now,
well, I knew I was off today. That's why I was like, okay, I'll go on and do it because I'm off on Saturday. So I'll be able to sleep in a little bit when I get off. My husband's off, so I'll make myself go to bed in the morning.
I got two more questions.
Okay.
You did a reel where you said, do your future self a favor and work hard now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer in that. I'm gonna tell you why I'm a firm believer in that. But can you elaborate on that? What's your thoughts on that? Do your future self a favor and work hard right now.
Yeah, because of it, like right now, every goal, everything that you're trying to accomplish, the more you keep working towards it, you're going to be able to enjoy life a little bit more when you're older. If you're saving money and working on your credit, whether the future is to your future you get your credit in line, you're going to be ready to buy that house. You don't have to worry about what the bank's going to deny you because you've been working for that future home. If you're working on health and you're trying to get your health in line, if you want to do fashion videos, guess what? In the next 2 years, if you want to be a fashion content creator, you're putting yourself in that position. Like, I don't just look at future as like, I'm going to be 60, 70, and I'm going to thank myself for doing this in my younger age. The future is anything after today. I mean, you know what I mean. But yes. I just look at small steps, but either long term, I'm getting myself in position so that later on down the line, I'm already making those connections. I'm at a career establishment with businesses. I'm putting myself in a position to win. So when later on down the line, whether I want to put my kids through college or whatever it is I want to do financially, I'm going to have literacy. I'm learning a little bit more so that I'll be able to help myself as well as my kids. So just anything that's going to, anything that's going to better me, put me in a better position, if that makes sense.
I'm going to challenge everybody right now. I don't do resolutions. I set goals throughout the year, but one of the things that I spent a lot of time in 2022 thinking about and regretting is right along the lines of this question I just asked about: do your future self a favor and work hard now. I've had people tell me I'm the hardest working man on YouTube. I've had people, which I enjoy. I've been working since I was 15. I let y'all do the math. I've been working 38 years. I'm 53 now. I guess I just told you the math. And one of the things, when I saw this reel, I watched it about 4 times, because one of the things that I regret about me, when I started making the money, and I have a YouTube channel right now about point blank finance and how to invest on a budget. I've been investing for a while, but even though I was investing, I looked at all the money that I kind of messed off. Yeah. I looked at the 2005, I forgot how old I was. Y'all can do the math. I was born in 69. I'm rolling around in a $70,000 Lexus that I really didn't need. Yeah. Had I taken that money and put away, the goal, the bottom line, what I'm trying to say, because I want LaTanya to get out here and just chill, even though she ain't going to sleep, is I shouldn't even have to work at all right now. With the money I've ran through, I shouldn't even have to work. And right now, I still feel like I have to work.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a nice nest egg, but I still feel like I have to work. We, as a general population, I'll let y'all read between the lines, we need to start thinking. And matter of fact, I forget reading between the lines. I'm just going to be real.
As Black people.
Black people live for the moment. We live for today. Agree or disagree, LaTanya?
I agree. I was just going to say, it all goes off of what we taught and what we exposed to. You know, like my mom never, I knew she, you know, had daycare as a business, but entrepreneurship wasn't a big talk until I get later on down the line and I see all my family members, you got to work for yourself. But growing up, the things that we needed the most, we didn't get. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't taught. So I always say, Lord, I can't blame myself or have regrets on something I was never taught on. Because even in the school system, they're not teaching you this in those classes that you're supposed to know. They're not teaching you on the proper investments and how to deal with your money and how to make smart decisions. We wasn't taught that. We're taught the complete opposite, to me. But I agree with you. Us as Black people, we don't know better. But once we know better, it's up to you to do better. So
Woo, say that again.
Honestly, when you know better, you do better. So now that I'm old, I always say, looking back at old check stuff from jobs, when I was 16, I'm like, I didn't go out here and buy $200 shoes and coats, but I bought stuff. But now that I'm older, I just be like, if I ever knew to just save $100 from every check, from as a 16-year-old, from when I started working up to now, that's a whole house deposit that I probably could have just had $30,000 paid cash. You know, I think about that stuff, but guess what? That's something I'm going to tell my kids when they start working. This is the name of, this is what you do. So now that I know better, it's my job now to pass that along. So we, you know, it's just when you're not taught that and you really don't see wise shopping, and then we're used to not having stuff. Like, you know, white people can get stuff easily. They have family members that hand them the silver spoon. They have, you know, inheritance. They have all that stuff. We don't. And not even their resources when it comes to just different stuff. You know the name of the game when it comes to white and Black and what we're given and what communities are given. We want to enjoy that stuff. So we can't blame us for wanting to have and to try to keep up. But now that I know better, I'd be like, okay, I make better decisions. But a lot of stuff I'd be like, I wasn't taught. But now that I'm older, reading is fundamental. It's so much stuff I can look up now where I'm like, if I don't have nobody to teach me, I'm just gonna go learn it from the next person and try to do better. But it's definitely you know, we do that. We definitely do.
And I'm gonna say right now, man, for anybody that's watching this live, anybody that watched the replay, if you make it this far, and I'm actually gonna do an entire live stream on this subject and probably a couple of videos leading up to the live stream on this channel. 25 to 35, in my opinion, are your most crucial years in your life. Notice I said 25. It could start at the 21, 22, but I'm gonna say 25. Reason I say that, you graduate high school, it's going to take you a minute to get your life legs. When I was in the Navy, they call it your sea legs. And that's when you get used to the ship rocking and you don't get seasick and you don't get queasy. It takes you a minute to get your life legs. And at 25, you should have your life legs.
Mm-hmm.
You go look at it, any investment calculator. This is not my investment channel. However, if you look at how much you have to invest to be a millionaire by the time you retire, starting at 25 and compared to starting at 40, it is a phenomenal, totally mind-blowing difference. Yeah. You can invest $100, $120 at 25 years old, and by the time you're 62, you're going to be a millionaire. Yeah. But y'all, I like what LaTanya just said. It's what we're exposed to, but that is an excuse of the past.
Yeah.
The excuse right now, there isn't one. As long as there's Google University and Facebook Community College and Instagram Community College, there is no reason.
Or points blank finance.
Points blank finance. And on that channel, I teach you how to invest on a budget. Yeah. I'm not over there showing off investing $200 and $500. I'm over there investing no more than $20 to $25 at a time because I want people that wasn't exposed, and we weren't exposed because our parents didn't know, or our guardians didn't know, our aunts didn't know, our uncles didn't know.
We do survival.
But now, I'm gonna tell you something, man, and I want to get back to this, but I want to get LaTanya's thought on this, y'all. Yeah, we do interviews and conversations here. We'll say, woo, y'all, I didn't come here to preach tonight, but we'll say we live in payday to payday. And anytime I say we is me. I'm talking about Rod as well. I don't think I'm excluded from this little analogy here. We'll say we live in payday to payday, yet we find a way to go buy those shoes or that suit or this car that we don't need. We want it. Well, you know what I want right now at 53 years old? I'm going to tell you what I really want. In 2095 and 2000 and 2010, I bought a lot of stuff that I wanted. Mm-hmm. I bought very few things that I needed. I bought a whole lot of stuff that I wanted. You know what I want right now? I want to stop working for somebody else and take that leap of faith like Steve Harvey always talk about and work for myself.
Yeah.
And had I made better decisions, going back to what LaTanya was saying, no excuses right now, y'all. Start today. Don't wait till the 31st tomorrow. Don't wait till the 1st of January.
Start today so it'll carry on over. I don't know if y'all think this real on Facebook with the people watching the trash cans, and he charged $15 per can to spray down, and he said he do 15 cans a day. It's $270 a day or something he said, and that's $2,700 a month. And I said, I never think. I was sitting there like, where can I go get one of those washers? I'm about to go see if my neighbors want me to spray their cans. Me and my husband was just talking about putting up $160 for the rest of the starting in the beginning of the year in the envelope every time we get paid. Put it up out of sight, out of mind, just so we can even have cash in the house and not even in the bank.
I do that too, LaTanya. I got a safe in my house. Yeah. Shouldn't say this because I got robbed 2 days before, not here in the house, but my car. 2 days before Christmas. But I keep cash on hand just in case all the banks shut down. Maybe I'm paranoid. I don't know. In case all the electricity go out or the network shut down. I keep cash on hand.
That's smart.
And you never know. Yo, I went into my safe the other day that I hadn't been in, I don't know how long. I counted the money. And man, I was just amazed. But, you know, sometimes we do stuff that works so well, we stop doing it. I used to put $5, $10, $20 in this little envelope. And when that envelope got full, I got me another envelope. Yeah. Man, y'all are hearing it from two content creators right now. And I'm going to tell you, you know, the biggest, I like LaTanya said something earlier. She don't call it regrets. She called it life lessons. Mm-hmm. You're hearing it from two content creators right now. There's a 20-year age gap between us two. Mm-hmm. Well, let's be fair, 19. I ain't going to date myself older than what I am. But it's so amazing that the knowledge level is right there on point because we both experience life lessons. And we're not the only two, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't nobody in this dang on live stream right now that hasn't experienced some type of life lesson. But one of the things that I learned and I finally started implementing, I knew a long time ago, but I was too scared to implement it, is when we have an opportunity to capitalize, let me rephrase it. Rod, when you have an opportunity to capitalize, stop making excuses for why you can't capitalize on something. Yeah. Oh, well, I want to put some money in the bank, but I only got paid $100. Would take 3 and put it in the bank.
Yeah.
Keep the other 97. That's just a little note from ROD at PBE. Sister, I got questions, but I want you to get out of here, get some rest. We're 1 hour and 43 minutes. Whew, it's been a pleasure. You bringing out the best in me, y'all. I might go live after this. She is bringing the best out of me. And y'all, there's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of jealousy out there. But you know, I look at motivation and inspiration. Right now, I've had the pleasure and the honor to have a woman on my channel that I look up to, that is inspirational, motivational. And guess what? When it comes to this content creator world, she has way more than I do. But instead of hating on her and being mad at her, I'm trying to be like her. I may not be over there cleaning up the house like she is. I may not be cooking them fluffy eggs and bacon like she's doing. I may not be able to decorate the house. But I can still watch and learn.
And this is my biggest thing with that. And I know you got to go. But
I ain't gotta go.
I
You
want
gotta
for my
go.
brother, for my sister, what I want for me. What you may have. I want the same thing. We on the same goal. I tell people, be like, oh, will you charge me to do a collab? No, because I feel like I'm not saying I put myself nowhere, because numbers is numbers at the end of the day. I'm humble enough. I collab with you because I want you to grow just like me. It's enough room out here. I would never be intimidated by the person, because if somebody's doing something, I'm gonna be, hey, do you mind giving me tips? Some people say they'll shoot me down and say, some say, oh, kind of water it around. So when you gotta, when people give you the okie doke, don't worry about it. I ain't taking no offense. I'll go do the research. But somebody come to me, I'm gonna tell you this, to be honest. If y'all look at my phone, I'm texting about 15 people a day, my DM about 10, 15 people, or I'm on phone calls giving advice or tips on what you can do for your channel. And my husband sometimes be like, oh, you giving everything away. No, because that's a gift that I have. My mind flows, my creativity flows. I would never be like, oh, I'm not sure. What do you need? Well, this is what I see for your channel. It's so many people I DM, hey, I think you should turn your light up on your channel. Hey, I think this will work for your channel. And they run with it and it works for them. I'm never going to be like, I can't do an interview. I can't do this, because we are all in it together, no matter what. I don't care if I ever was to reach 1 million. I'm going to speak that. I'm still going to circle back, because that's the name of the game, no matter what.
A person, I can't remember who it was, but they had to be wise, because it made a whole lot of sense to me. The bottom, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom is crowded. There's a whole lot of room at the top, because there's only so many people at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom,
oh, thank you,
is crowded, where when you going up to the top, it's so many people down at the bottom grabbing at your legs, grabbing at your coattail, grabbing at your pants leg, untying your shoes, trying to trip you up so you will fall back down to where they are. Man, there's so much room at the top, man. We all can eat. We all can win. All of us. And when I look at these comments and I hear the positivity coming from your favorite couple, been dropping links and always dropping boulders, me and I dropping boulders. When I see that LatanyaYvette on screen with me, I have to work at 8:30 in the morning. I'll probably be up to 2 o'clock this morning, just replaying everything I've heard tonight from y'all, from this woman. Because I'm about growth. I'm not about being stagnant. Hatred equals being stagnant. You can't grow if you're spending so much time hating.
And being stagnant and hating is a poverty mindset. It's a poverty mindset. What the same thing you could do, I could do. You may do it better than me, but I'm not trying to do it to compete. But if you can grow to 20K followers, I could do the same thing. I tell people, don't compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. But know one thing, the same person this person can do, you can do. God don't give everybody the same thing. It don't work like that. We all can reach people in different ways. We all can do things different.
And we just have to keep, first, my biggest advice tonight that I could give anybody, try to be the best you that you can be. Don't try to be the best Rod. Don't try to be the best LatanyaYvette. Don't try to be the best me tonight, the best your favorite couple, the best whoever else is up in here, Shanique's dreams. Be the best you.
Yeah.
When I first started YouTube, I tried to be 3 other YouTubers. Yeah. I failed tremendously, but the day I decided to be Rod,
who's being you?
I started going up. Man, 11 real homies in the crib, y'all. Boy, I promise you I try to keep these interviews an hour and a half or less, but it seemed like each and every time the guests just keep getting better and better and better, and their knowledge level. Tonight we have witnessed greatness. And I'm gonna give her an opportunity to close out with her closing remarks, and I'll say mine. We have one of the best influencers. Every time I do an interview, I learn something that I didn't know. And I told Tanya before we started, when I invite or ask someone to come on here to do an interview, I already have a level of respect for them, a high level. And it hasn't failed yet. Once the interview is over or the conversation is over, my respect goes up 250% more. Tonight is no different. Sister, I respect you. You have no idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
With that being said, man, I've heard some stuff tonight I didn't know about her. And once again, I don't come and run this channel. I facilitate the information that's being put out because each and every time I learn something, not only from the guests, but I learn something from the people in the comments. I saw her in a reel said she loved her nephew. I didn't know he had autism. I didn't know she had a 2-year-old with autism. But that's not important. What's important is through the struggles, through the long days, she still come home and she still be a mother. She still be a wife, and even give us the opportunity to be able to witness what she does and be a content creator. And for that, sister, I salute you.
Thank you. You almost made me cry.
No, we ain't doing no crying now. But
I did good. I almost did it a few times, but I did good.
Well, I got a track record of having people cry out here, but I don't be trying. They just be happy.
I'm pretty sure when the camera go off, I'm gonna drop a few because y'all don't understand the fight and just what I've been through the last year mentally. I really had to fight and pull myself out of a really dark place. It's been tough. It's been hard, and it's just been hard. And I would be a lie if I didn't say it wasn't. So I'm pretty sure when the camera come off, it's gonna drop because I don't really talk in front of the camera. Y'all, most of the time, y'all see my hands or y'all see me cleaning. Y'all don't see me in the forefront talking. So this was a huge accomplishment for me to do this interview. The last one I did, I was a little nervous about it. I didn't really want to do it, but I did it, and I learned something about myself. But this one was really hard because I was trying to keep my safety net of what's been going on with me. And since I'm coming back to YouTube now with my long-term videos, I didn't want to just pop back in like I'm back here because I love my subscribers and supporters and my YouTube family that much. I needed to come back with a proper introduction as to where I've been. So it's not that I didn't want to support anybody or that I didn't want to be on YouTube. I really had some stuff that was kind of knocking me from left to right that needed my attention. But the biggest thing I'm gonna say that I'm gonna leave y'all with before I go is it don't matter how many times you start or stop and restart. What matters is not stopping and not quitting and just keep pushing through. That's the biggest thing that I'm gonna say because I've learned so much about myself as a person, as a wife, as a woman, as back like I never left, and I needed to come back with just explaining where I've been, especially because y'all know I've been rocking on YouTube heavy and hard, but I just needed to. And it's crazy because he asked me to do this interview, I think a few months ago, and I didn't even see it in my DM, and he circled back, and I said everything happened on God's timing. So right now that I'm coming back, I'm glad that he reached back out and God placed it on his heart for me to do it again. So now everybody knows kind of what's been going on with me and where I've been. But I'm just saying, that video you don't want to post it. Whatever it is you may be going through, if you are a therapist out there, if you're a psychiatrist, if you're a doctor, whatever it is that you can do to educate somebody else, capitalize on your knowledge, on what you know, because that's going to make room for you. I don't care if you don't know how to edit. Your word of mouth and your confidence is going to take you there. So whatever it is, that, like Shanice is a mom with special needs kids. She's homeschooling. Shanice, get on her and do shorts. Get on her and do your reels. Talk about the homeschooling like you're doing, but really put your all in it. Educate people on what we don't know. If you are big on section, whatever it is that you know and what you mastered in, share it. That's gonna blow you up. That's gonna be your tool to help take you to your next level. So whatever it is that you perfected in and use it. Use it. If you're a healthcare worker, talk about the importance of family members and what they're doing. I think Jasmine works in healthcare field. Talk about the importance of where you placing your family members. I'm telling you, what you think won't be important, somebody's going to love, and it's going to take off. So whatever it is that you know and you passionate in, use it. It's going to take you to where you got to go. My mom, I love to clean. I love to be a homemaker. Cleaning It's taking off of me, organizing, showing people how I create a space for my family. Other people like, so you just get on camera and clean, but guess what? It's making room for me. Cooking, this is what I like to cook for my family. It's making room for me. Decorating is what I do for my family. Is making room for me. So that smallest thing that you think, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm hesitant, and it's tugging on your heart. Do it. Do it because that's God speaking to you. It's what you're supposed to do. Less hands cleaning services. People go and make. Sometimes I go on a how to clean my window perfectly. I go on YouTube, how to make sure it's not streaks. That one thing that you're perfected in, that your business in, utilize it. I'm telling you, it's gonna work for you. That's my biggest thing. Utilize what you're passionate in and run with it. Don't try to do what other people are doing. If you see views on them, it's working for them because that's what they're supposed to be doing. It's enough people out here being other people. Who's being you? Authentically be you on these platforms. Don't be nobody else. So yeah.
Wow. You took us out with a bang. We got 12 real homies in here, and I think 11 of them heard that. And I want to comment. I want to say it was October. I reached out to you in October.
Yeah.
And I don't sweat people, and I didn't realize up until recently. I said, man, I don't think LaTanya ever responded. Let me reach out to her again. Closed mouths don't get fed, ladies and gentlemen. Closed mouths don't get fed. I want to pull this up. Come on, Unc. The gym is in the follow-up. Good job, Unc. You know, and that's one of my nicknames, Uncle P, Unc, and all this. But when I reached back out, LaTanya said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see this. I said, you don't need to apologize. This is perfect timing. It happened when it was meant to happen. And you're a strong woman. And for you holding back the tears, and on this channel, I don't care if you cry, don't cry, or smile, laugh, crack jokes, but you held back tears, and you said when the camera go off, you're probably going to shed a few, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, my respect level for you has grown 250%. It was already at 100%. It's grown 250% more. Your favorite couple said, amen, facts. Congratulations. Keisha says, blessings come from perseverance. Stay true to yourself and in your time. I appreciate the transparency and encouragement. Thank you. This is LatanyaYvette. Thank you so much for that, Keisha. I appreciate that. Amen. Y'all, I can tell you right now, we're going to get ready to raise up. Again, it is always an honor and a pleasure and a blessing to have guests that say yes and come on this channel because I learned so much from them. And what I want to bring to this YouTube community is I want to make sure other people are inspired and motivated. You never know what a person's going through. You don't even know when I can come over here and smile and do 1,000 live streams and 10, 12 videos a day. That don't mean my life is perfect. That don't mean I'm not going through something. And if I and whoever I have as a guest and who's ever in the chat, if we can motivate and inspire just one person, when I turn these lights off, when I turn this camera off and I walk out to my office or outside to get some fresh air, the only thing I say is thank you, God, for allowing me to have a job well done. If I inspire one person, that's all I care about, one person, because one going to turn to 3 and 3 going to turn to 9 and 9 going to turn to 100 and it's going to keep growing. We have to keep sharing our knowledge. We have to keep sharing our wisdom. We have to keep sharing our talents. There's a lot of talent in these YouTube streets. Last thing I'll say is I went to a Tyler Perry show. The last play he did was in the Dallas-Fort Worth over in Grand Prairie. I forgot what they call it, the Credit Union Center or something like that. Do y'all know the majority of his cast came off Instagram? He had David and Tamla Mann there. He had the normal characters, but the supporting characters, I would say 90% of them came from Instagram. You got big Tyler Perry watching or having people watch the people on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm going to share this here and I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I had Tiffany Wilson. I interviewed her not long ago on this channel. She sent me a text, a message on IG, a DM earlier today. She said, hey, I shared your reel and I had a celebrity liked it. I like, who was it? It was Chase Chrisley, who I didn't even know who the heck he was.
Yeah.
He liked the reel that I promoted talking about this interview with LaTanya. Y'all never know who's watching you.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about, did I get a new subscriber? How many views did I get? You know what? Let's say your video or your reel get 10 views, but one of them is Tyler Perry.
Yep.
With that, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Get a video a thumbs up. I always say hit the doorbell. That doorbell is that like button down below. If you didn't ring it on the way in, make sure you ring it on the way out. Share this channel with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. I want to take the time to thank LatanyaYvette for joining me. You're welcome back here anytime. My house is your house. I know that's so cliche, but I'm serious as I don't know what. As always, as I end each and every video and live stream, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you I will be coming at you with more heat, more fire, more importantly, dropping more knowledge. This is the last interview of 2022, but you can best believe in 2023, your boy's coming out blazing and banging, baby. Blazing and banging. You probably going to see a YouTube or Instagram story on that, blazing and banging in 2023. No, I gotta be three things: blazing, banging, and boulders. You heard it here. Don't steal my stuff because I might copyright it.
You know what? You need to put that on a big B on the shirt and have all those words coming out that big B. Put that on the hat, put it on the keychain. That's some merch for you right there.
Let me hold up, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
But he said something about 10 people in your video. Think about this, y'all. Y'all could do a reel or something on social media, let's say Instagram, and may get only 500 views. Imagine if those 500 people were standing in front of you. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. 200 views on a video. That's a lot of people. I'll pass out. That's a lot of people in front of you. Think about that when you look at your numbers. If you only get 1,000 views, that's 1,000 people in front of you. That's a lot.
This means a lot, y'all. Blessed Hands Cleaning Service. Blessings and favor, Rod. Thank you so much to Points Bank Experience. Blessed Hands Cleaning Service. Please consider subscribing to the channel. But you're right, 500 people, yo. We cry because we only got 100 views. We fold up because we get so angry when we take it. Really, if I really sit down and shoot a video and edit it and upload it, let me see, 10-minute video, 20, 30. Probably 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I could, from start to finish to upload, I can do a video. And we get so angry when it only have 100 views or less. But like what LaTanya just said, I guarantee you half the people that's complaining, and I've done a lot of public speaking, and I'm looking at doing some in 2023. And it took a whole lot of training for me to get ready for it. Half the people that complain about getting 100 views on YouTube could not stand in front of 100 people and do a video to save their life. Mm-hmm. Sister, you just dropped, boy, you've been dropping boulders all night.
For real. I was telling somebody that she was like, I only got 400, and the lady was saying she only had 400 subscribers. And I said, listen, I know I can say that because I'm moving towards the 4K, but those 400 people found your content worthy. They're not even influencers. They're people from just regular finding you. They found your channel worthy enough to subscribe, and they're invested and they're supporting you. Don't let those people down because you're not at the number you in.
You know what, LaTanya? You know, y'all, this is real talk. I'm going to tell you why a lot of our numbers aren't where they should be when it comes to subscribers. I'm going to be honest with you because I did it. Laziness. Do y'all know I watch seriously? And I wish if my ex was here, she could attest to this. We would be sitting right where I am right now. She'd be on the chase. I'd be on the couch. She on her phone doing whatever. And I'm on my iPad looking at YouTube videos. I saw a couple that I tried to subscribe to, but it said I had to have a YouTube account to subscribe. Mm-hmm. I didn't know I could do it with a Google account. So I'm going to say lack of knowledge and laziness. Mm-hmm. Lack of knowledge and laziness. So I said, forget it. I ain't going to subscribe. Just keep watching them. Yo, I watched at least, man, I promise y'all, at least 3,000 to 5,000 videos where I did not subscribe to anybody. And the funny thing is, I have the phone numbers to a lot of those people I used to watch and didn't subscribe to. Now I'm subscribed to them, but don't get discouraged. That's all I'm gonna say is don't get discouraged. Well, LaTanya, you got anything else to say before we wrap this up?
I think that's about that. But also too, I'm gonna say this. Even with the people, they're always going to be watching you. They're going to see if you're going to give up. I get about maybe sometimes 80 to 90 likes on a post. I can get a reel with 2,000-3,000 views on Facebook, but my DM, when they see a reel or a post, my DMs get flooded so fast. And I said, just because people don't comment, they don't like, that don't mean they're watching. So keep going, because eyes are on you to see if you're going to give up. So I don't care how long it takes to get your goal, keep going, because people are watching. So not only, you're not trying to prove something to them, you're proving it to yourself, but you also got to know they're rooting for you. They just sitting back and they watching. Because I'm telling you, they're going to come back. I remember having people I would ask to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, they will say, I don't have a Google account. I don't have an account to subscribe. They'll turn around right now. I had 10 people that shut me down that I thought we was close with. They told me they wouldn't subscribe. Do you know now these same people want a YouTube one-on-one? They want me to teach them how to start their channel, how to network, how to grow. And now they want me to subscribe to their channel. And I thought some days I want to say, well, remember you wouldn't subscribe to me, but I go right back. I turn a notification on, I share them, and I promote them. But always remember, those same people who don't support you, they're watching you, because they're going to circle back. So don't ever decrease your value on what you bring as a content creator, because other people don't have the potential to see what you got to bring.
I'm trying to pull up something real quick, y'all. I want y'all to see something here. I want y'all to.
They crickets, big crickets.
I want to share some with y'all real quick. I'm gonna share this here, and we're gonna get out of here.
But they watching, blessed hands. They watching.
So this is a guy that I've communicated with, and I'm gonna go down. I want to show y'all why I'm changing my mindset in 2023. I've communicated with Matthew on a few occasions. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see this. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna try to make this a little bigger, because I want to point out a couple things. I'm not a YouTube coach, but I am a common sense coach. All right. I want y'all to, I'm gonna point out a couple things. We got 12 real homies in the crib. I'm gonna point something out right now. And I'm telling you, one of the things that I'm gonna stop doing in 2020, I've already started to stop. Let me say that I've already started to stop. I'm done watching numbers. But what's one number I'm watching? I take it back. It's two numbers I'm watching. I'm watching the views, and I'm watching my like to view ratio.
Oh, yeah,
I want a minimum of 25% like to view ratio. 25%. So if I have a video with 100 views, I want 25 likes. That's just a want. I'm not going to jump off the house if it doesn't happen. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain to you why I'm done watching numbers. Hopefully y'all can see this guy has 195,000 subscribers. Only 2,000 people out of 200,000 watched the video. Only 2,000. You probably said, Rod, only 2. I'd kill for 2. I would too. But if I got 200,000, 195, that's 200,000. We're rounding up, ladies and gentlemen. Only 2,000 people watched it, and only 138 liked the video. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm starting to look at these big YouTubers. You know, I'm done getting mad because I only got 20 likes or 20 thumbs up. And I only got 3,600 subscribers on Points Blank Travel. This one ain't even got even 400 subscribers. Maybe we do now. I don't know. Yo, and he's not the only one, man. We got to stop. Stop. You know, the more I focus on numbers, the less time I have to focus on quality content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just pulled it up right there, man. One more and I'm done, man. But I just want to show y'all, you know, here we are. I ain't no small nothing, and neither is LatanyaYvette. I ain't no gigantic YouTuber, but I ain't no small YouTuber. We growing. I like this. We growing. I don't even know why. I won't even go back what I'm trying to do.
And then so you got to remember, with a lot of these big influencers, and this is from all of us, when I'm pretty sure he's growing on Instagram. I'm pretty sure he's on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he's on TikTok. I don't know how consistent he is with posting. And if there's a gap with like a month of posting, that will also mess with the click rate of his videos too, when he hasn't been posting consistency as much. So look at also too, how long do they go without posting? How long have they been gone? That plays a major role as well with their videos as well. Because you got to remember, everybody's trying to get monetized on every platform. There are so many different ways now with money. It just depends. So I look at that too. How long have they been gone? I was in a class with another influencer. She has 75,000 followers on Instagram, and she's not even pushing 1,000 views. I mean, sometimes she's not even pushing over 500. But because the certain videos that made people subscribe, she's not doing. So depending on where he was teaching as well, when he gained all those followers, that could play a major role too. Did he switch up on content? You got to look at all those in a factor too when it comes to the click rate and who's viewing their stuff. People
well, that dude I just showed you, LaTanya, he posts like 3-4 times a day.
Yeah. And see, the thing I like about him, he's not promoting. You know, some of these influencers, they pay and push out their videos so their numbers look good. You can definitely tell it's an authentic channel. The young man that you just showed.
I'm trying to pull up one more thing here. And I just want y'all to see, and this is the dude. And I'm gonna go ahead and I actually now I'll do it on a separate video. But right here, the last thing I'm gonna share, and we got to get out of here, man. All right, here go. Just to show you, it's not just one person, man. It's not one person. Here's another guy. Let me bring this up a little bit. 192,000 subscribers. I ain't in the 192,000 subscriber club. It just happened. This video got 7,100 views, 341 likes. Now this is good. The view to subscribe ratio is good, but only out of 7,000 people, only 300 people liked it. Wow. No, that's not true. That's not true. More than 300. I haven't even watched it yet. You know what? I am, because I read the article. I already know what he's talking about, but I want to watch it to kind of see how he put it together. But you can't tell me only 300 people liked, but 7,100 people watched his. No, it was 300 people that wasn't lazy. Mm-hmm. Look at this dude's last couple of weeks of videos. Wow. 12,000 views, 15,000 views, 13,000 views. 82. We're gonna pick up I bet you this one right here. If this one got 500 likes, I'll be shocked. But why are people consistently doing 12,000, 15,000, 13,000, 83,000, 8,300? I'm gonna pick this one right here. Come on.
Oh, you got them.
What did I say? 500?
Yeah.
You got 572 likes. Man, get off the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said, I'm not gonna keep this moment here any longer, man. I just want to show y'all, man. I am done watching the numbers in 2023. All the numbers I'm gonna watch is the revenue and views, because views equal revenue.
Everything adds up.
Views equal revenues, baby. All that other stuff. Oh, I got 17 million subscribers. I don't care. Congratulations. I'm rooting for you. How many you got? I'm still at 3,600. I don't care, man, because right now. I'm sure I stay up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, man, studying this stuff, studying other people. Instead of hating, I'm studying, baby. And with that being said, hey, to tell you, we got to get out of here. You got to be at work in like an hour.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get myself together and head out about 20 minutes.
Well, we about to leave in 2. Y'all, I'm not going to even do an outro. Again, I want to thank, this is LatanyaYvette for coming on the show. Subscribe to this sister. Follow on Instagram. Your favorite couple has dropped 1 million links in here to her channels, to her Instagram. She's also on Facebook, also on TikTok. This is LatanyaYvette on all platforms. I want to take the time right now to thank her and her husband and her children for allowing the time that she's allotted to the Points Blank Experience. It has been a blessing to have you here. Once I interview you, I hate to tell you, once I have you on the channel, you got a friend for life.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It ain't like I'm gonna forget about you. So you're welcome back anytime. Anything you want to say before we raise up?
Nope, because I'm gonna keep talking.
All right, yeah, exactly. Both of us. Yo, we are about to get out of here. Remember, the passcode to success is 247-365. Again, the passcode to success is 247-365. Make sure you check out all channels on the Points Blank Network. To the left, you got the globe with the plane, Points Blank Travel. You got this channel, the Points Blank Experience. To the right, you got the $ with the going around the globe, and the stock market sign going up, Points Blank Finance. And you got Points Blank Clips, which was recently rebranded to Points Blank Gumbo. I may rebrand it back to Points Blank Clips. There it is. Passcode to success. This is not a passcode to no ATM or debit card or credit card. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Stay grounded, stay grinding. With that being said, we out of here. Much love to everybody. I hope you have a blessed and prosperous week. Make sure I didn't miss any comments. I see 3 comments. Y'all have a blessed night. I appreciate y'all immensely. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you, Nessa LaTanya. All right, y'all. Again, we're going to raise up out of here. I'm not doing any music. We're just getting out of here. Much love, y'all. We will be hollering at y'all soon. Make sure you stay tuned. Connect if you haven't. Subscribe, like, share. With all that being said, peace. Have a blessed and prosperous weekend, and we'll see y'all soon.